Okay, a little intermediate step between the keys of G and our next one, which we're going to do, which is E. And that's going to be a fun one. There's a lot of fun open ringing strings in that one, but you need to know, how am I getting from chord number 1 to chord number 2? How far is that root note in that chord? Is it I don't know, a half step or a whole step? And that's what we're going to talk about right now. So remember this. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Basically, if you have 8, yeah, that's dumb. If you have 8 notes, you're going to have half steps and whole steps between some of these. It is a whole step between all these notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, except for 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. Okay? It's whole steps between all the other ones, but not between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. That's weird to do backwards. So remember, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So in the key of E, like here's an E string, we're going to make an E scale, E major scale, and where we stop for every number is where we base our chords off of for the numbers. Okay, so here's 1, open. 2 is a whole step away. 3 is a whole step away, which is 2 frets. So we're on 3, we're going to 4, which is only a half step away. 5 is a whole step away. 6 is a whole step away. 7, as they say there in Memphis where you are, 7 is a whole step away from 6. And then 8, as we say out here in California, is only a half step away from 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No matter where you start, it's the same thing in the key of G. If G is 1, in D, that's always the same. So if you say, well, I'm in the key of G, how do I make, what's the 4? It's a G, A, B, C. Okay, it's a C chord. Well, how far is C from G? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's C right there on this fret, the 8th fret or whatever that is. And that's where you know where that root is. So that comes in handy when you're going to other keys. And this is the reason why it's so important. People that don't know this can't switch keys on their own. And that's crucial. If you're playing with somebody and you go from a guy singer to a girl singer and you need to do the song a little lower or higher, and you've learned your positions, you know, 1, 5, 6, 4, and a girl comes in and says, well, that song's too low for me. So you go, well, let's play in E. You can remember 1, 5, 6, 4. And do the same exact song higher, but you know where all your positions are, and you know what numbers you were playing before, so the letters don't matter as much anymore. And then you can know that, oh, well, in this next key, I'm starting in E. E is 1. I still have the same pattern. It's 1, 5, 6, 4. Or a bass comes in and says, man, I want to sing it in C. You go, okay. It's still the same thing, and now it's down to numbers. But you've done your homework with the letters beforehand. And so when you have both of those, you can play anything and figure anything out with these rules.